Good morning. I was asked by one of the guys who follows me on my channel. He basically said what happened to the Campervan conversion videos. So I had a little look back, and I suppose I didn't have a conclusion, you know, the finishing touch. I mean, there's tiny little bits and bobs to finish off in it. Little bit of dressing, you know, like I need to get some more of that stuff from Wix, the side stuff, just to put on top of there. There's a couple of little bits, the edging, I need to do 45 cuts, which I'm not very good at, so I'm going to have to buy. So if I might have saw that, I'll do the 45s for me. A little bit of edging around the skylight and down the sides of the ceiling where it reaches the bulkhead, you know. So all that would look really tidy then. Other than that, it's pretty much done. We've been away, we've had 4 fantastic days away in it. Had a night away at, where was that, where we went a few weeks ago, not too far from here anyway. Derwent Reservoir, highly recommended. The car park, the far end, deserted, and you can pay £10 for the night to stay there, and you basically have the place to yourself. It's amazing. So this is the bed as it is a double, like so. Huge, it's huge. It's 6'2", 6'3". My feet do not stick out at the bottom of the bed. I'm 6'3", so it fits perfectly for me. You can pack that in with cushions if you want, or whatever, but just a couple of pillows. We had like a rolled up couple of towels at the back, just stop the pillows from sliding down during the night and things like that. But you know, you can do your own thing with these, can't you? With like a couple of big massive splatter cushions pushed up against the back, and then that would just make it really cool for chilling out. And over here, my cooker works an absolute treat. It's perfect. Light on. It's dark because it's going to yacht it down. How's that looking? Yeah, that looks okay. So yeah, the cooker works. The water now works. I have a switch on my control panel here. They're the lights. That one's for the sink, for the water pump. So now if I go over to the water pump, lift it up, away you go. And it's powerful, watch this. Superb. Where the water goes, you may wonder. I don't run it straight out onto the road. I think that's wrong. I know a lot of people do it, but there is places where you can tip it, even down a drain. So that's your dirty water, which is actually clean because I've just ran it through and stuff like that, and rinsed this out a number of times and done them both. And that's your fresh water at the back, your dirty water here. You just pull them out, there's plenty of room. I fitted this a few weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago. It's probably the last thing I've done to the van. Nice shelving underneath there. You can put, I was going to make drawers, but I just don't need them. I'm going to little plastic Tupperware tubs and things like that, and just have them securely in. That's all you need. We find it good for storing little bits and bobs, clothing, things like that. And you just make sure you avoid your gas fittings and things like that. So yeah, and there's tons of storage still at the back. We fill that full of fresh water and like bottles of water as well. Sometimes you get a funny taste with plastic, don't you, when you're making a cuppa. I just put this down. It's just a spare bit of carpet I had after I carpeted the office upstairs, and I just quickly cut it into shape just for here. Well, you know, a bit of comfort when I'm out and about. Keep my warm. Like that was for the barbecue. We are non-smokers. There's no smell of smoke in this van whatsoever. So coming over to here, Lovely bright orange kettle. Yuck. I keep putting these bags in the van, right, so I don't buy more when I go out, and I still go into the shop without the bags. That'll be annoying, that noise, I apologise. I'm running the front seat. So as there's electrics, I've got one spare for if we ever need anything else. The heater comes out there, and boy does it work, especially when we went paddle boarding. Karen was in the water a couple of times and it was freezing straight off the mountains into Loch Lomond. You can imagine the way I've done the table, a bit pricey, like we're £10, well, pricey, you know, 20 quid, but you try to keep your budget down. B&Q, there you go, that's it, pull them up, and that's solid. There's your dinner table, card table, whatever you like, works. Use that for the bugs. These are cushions just from the two chairs we've got in the back garden, just temporary. Ideally you get a match for them, just a thin layer across the top of there, not too high so you're not sitting too high. This is okay. Just sit chill like that, and just puts her feet up here, give me cards, a couple of drinks, it's ideal. And how I finally designed the bed, well, that was probably one of the trickiest. I've seen all the pull-outs and stuff and they're brilliant, but I just thought I'd do something quite simple, although that really is simple. And I'm going to take this off, take it apart and show you what I mean. Okay. Alright, I'm going to try and do this in one hit. So what I've got is just 3 bits of wood, anywhere cupboard, just put away somewhere. I made simple little clamps, clasps, whatever you want to call them. This one sits in there and in there, and then it locks in on that side. And I've done the same again with this. Just strengthen it for the bottom end. Strengthen it at the top end is where the bench goes across. Grab that's underneath, slide that across, like so. Put that down. That's your uncle. Fire it all on, get your bedding on, job done. That's how simple. You seen how quick I've done that? Not bad. Does me. So it's just as quick putting it away, but I think I've about covered everything. Sure I have. Front of the cab is just bog standard. Stealth camping is absolutely the way. You don't get hassled nowhere near as much. Park where you want. If you're really stuck, you can just park in the street. There you go. Happy days. Thanks for watching.